Hey, what's going on? Nate here. Hope you're doing great. And I want to welcome you inside this video. Inside this video, we're going to be talking about Pixel Studio FX. We're going to go in depth how it's being used. And in today's video, I'm going to cover a couple points what you'll see in front of you right here. What I'm covering in today's video. Okay, who's behind Pixel Studio FX? Why Pixel Studio FX? And an in-depth demo on how to use Pixel Studio FX and how you can make money using it on making money online using Pixel Studio FX. So we're gonna go into this real quick, and I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. I want to get through this rather quickly, but you're gonna really notice how powerful Pixel Studio FX is. I mean, it's better than anything you've ever used before, especially if you've outsourced or if you use programs such as CorelDRAW or Photoshop or Illustrator. Especially if you haven't been using it for a long time, it can be very frustrating, and you'll learn inside the video as we go through this video that is really easy to do, really fun to do, and best of all, you can make a lot of money with the things I'm about to show you. Okay, so moving along, who is behind Pixel Studio FX? Internet marketer for 6+ years by the name of Jimmy Kim. That's Jimmy and I. We were at a mastermind event in Las Vegas a couple months ago. So yeah, Jimmy's been around for about 6 years, 6+ years in the internet marketing space. He's the CEO and co-founder of Sendlane.com. If you're unfamiliar with Sendlane.com, it's an email distribution, email marketing list like Aweber, like GetResponse, okay? And he's also the COO and managing partner of a leading Las Vegas boutique clothing store, and he's responsible for generating over $50 million in product sales, and email marketing is his bread and butter. He generates up to $2 million a year just doing that, okay? So we're going to start talking about why use Pixel Studio FX, and then after this part, I'm going to show you exactly how Pixel Studio FX works and why you should really pay attention and how you can really start to think about how you can use this in your business. Okay, so first things first, why you should use it is to eliminate the user having to design anything. Okay, like I said a few minutes ago, if you're brand new, maybe you've been in internet marketing for a while, you know that doing graphic design is not the easiest thing to do. And even if you do it, it's not the cleanest. It's like sometimes if you don't have experience in doing any type of graphic design, the designs that you do and you put out there are not going to look the greatest, right? I mean, we can all agree about that. Where if you've been, working with paint or something like that, I mean, I remember years ago when I started using Photoshop, my designs were not the best. So it takes time. I mean, it's just one of those things where, we live in an era right now where we can't wait to learn to learn new skills like this, right? So that's why something like Pixel Studio FX is going to really shortcut everything that we do. Really easy to use. Okay, so easier then the competition, just talked about that, how, Photoshop, Illustrator, CorelDRAW, all these other, programs that cost hundreds of dollars every single year. And it's really challenging to figure out how to really use it to its potential. Because when we use a program like Photoshop, we probably use maybe 10 or 15% of its actual potential, right? It has ready-made templates and unlimited combinations. You're going to see that later. Dead easy to use. Going to show you that as well. No expensive software. Like I said before, you're not spending hundreds of dollars on Photoshop, Illustrator, CorelDRAW. Point and click, very easy. It's fast, speed. As far as speed concerned, the quality of the images, it's phenomenal. And at the end of this, towards the end of this video, after I'm done with the demo, I'm going to show you how you can make money online as a side income using Pixel Studio FX. So let's go ahead and get right into the demo. Okay, so here we are in the dashboard of Pixel Studio FX. As you can see, there's a lot of things going on, but I'm going to show you exactly why it's really easy to use. And as you can see here on the left side, everything's categorized by a theme. So you can see arts and entertainment, cooking, food, and wine. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. You can see so many different designs that you can choose from. I mean, even like the e-business and marketing. And since you're probably a marketer, I'm hoping you are, and you're watching this video, you can see how you can use a lot of these covers for your marketing. And you'll see later in the video how you can customize it. But just imagine for a second the possibility of all of the things you can do online, whatever you're trying to promote. If you're trying to promote a consulting business, you're trying to promote an ebook, even when you click on the education niche, all these different covers. And I'm just kind of just going through this really quick. You can see how powerful it is. And, it's a niche for it's basically any niche that you're in, there's always something for someone here, right? I mean, I'm just going through this and you already get an idea. You already have an idea and a clear picture in your head on how you can start using this. So let me go ahead and show you a demo how it works here. This is one of the designs that we have. And this is, if you're in the making money online niche, and you can see so many different types of covers. So right here, we're going to use this example of the evergreen money sites, okay? And as you see me scrolling down here, you see the different fonts, right? Different colored font. And you can also see how there's an image right there with the computer, the laptop, the mobile device. All these things are all customizable, right? I mean, you can customize anything you want with like the lettering, the color of the font. You can even move those around. I'll show you that in a second. And you'll see how easy it is by just selecting, like say Evergreen, or selecting money and sites, and then, the image of the laptop, the computer, and you see me moving that around. You do whatever you want. You can put it on the center. You can edit the author name, put your name instead of Ben Palmer, move that around. So everything you see here, you can customize it. And the cool thing is that you probably notice in the background is green. You can change that whatever color you want, and you can select from any color from a color palette, okay? And as you can see here, I have site selected on the right side, okay? You see that there's different font sizes, there's different colors, right? And I can change that evergreen, right? And I can change that to commission, okay? Or ready-made, money sites. I'm going to go ahead and click apply, move that to the left real quick. And even money sites, I can change that to the word cash. Okay. And you see how simple this is. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is where you can make really quick templates, with the click of a button, quality images just like this. As you can see, I'm going through all the fonts. All the fonts are customizable. You can italic it, you can make it bold, you can make it bright. Whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you want, whatever looks good to you, okay? There's no right or wrong way to do this. And you can see, with the preview that I'm about to show you right now, it's rendering for a preview. And that's what it looks like, right? You can do ebooks, you can do CDs, you can do all sorts of ebook covers with the spiral, without the spiral. You can do the hardcover. Any of these designs, you can just experiment, right? Do whatever you want, and that's the great thing about using these images is that you can just pick one, right? Change the background color if you want, change it to white, right? Change it from green to white. And, you can even add a reflection to it too, right? That actually gives it a little bit more personality, not so plain. Everybody likes to have a 3D type of look where you have texture to it, right? And that's what it looks like in a full preview, a full preview. And that's what I like about, Pixel Studio FX is the fact that you can customize a however you want. And again, if you were to do something like this in Photoshop, CorelDRAW, Illustrator, you would have to make these from scratch. So going back to the dashboard, I'm going to go ahead and go through the health and wellness niche. And everybody wants to get a six pack, and you can see all those different examples on how you can customize the covers, right? If you're in the health and wellness or the fitness industry, you can do whatever you want here. As you can see, I'm just messing around with the settings, right? Okay. Let me go back to the arts and entertainment. Actually, on the side, you can actually load previously made templates, right? I mean, just because you make it once doesn't mean it goes away forever. You can actually go back to the ones that you made in the past, and you can customize it, take it to the next level. See all of these right here. Just going through the themes of how many possibilities and how many types of different graphics that you can customize, right? And that's what I like, because you can spend hours on end having a lot of fun, just really going through this and really deciding, what is the best thing or the best looking graphic for my product. And obviously, this doesn't apply to just digital products. This also applies to physical products as well. Okay. And if you're selling online, these are perfect. So, as you see where my mouse is, you can, select a group of product. If you are in the coaching niche, maybe you might have DVD, Blu-ray, maybe an ebook on Kindle that you want your client or your student to look at, right? So I'm just going to scroll down, and you can see all the possibilities here of what you can really do, and the sky the limit. There's not just one type of design that you have to stick yourself to. So, going with the group shot, right? And again, it all depends on what you're promoting, right? If you're promoting a multiple array of products, you can, bundle up, Blu-ray, Kindle, whatever, all these different types of products. On the left side, there's so many select possibilities as far as what type of covers you want to use, okay? So what we're going to do here, we're going to hop over to the fun part, where I'm going to teach you how you can make money online using Pixel Studio FX, right? I'm going to go through this really quick. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to just be like, wow, this is really going to open up your mind to new possibilities. Now, if you're in a business now, you can actually outsource this, right? So, you can do it yourself. You can, teach someone in your family how they can make money online. So right here, you see that we're going through e-cover designs, okay? And as you're going through e-cover designs, I'm going to show you the um, the potential clients that are looking for graphic design to be created, and they're looking for people like yourself once you decide to use Pixel Studio FX, right? So Upwork.com is a freelancing website. It's the most popular one, in my opinion. It was formerly known as Odesk, if you ever use Odesk. And Upwork.com has a lot of potential clients that are looking for people to create ebook covers. As you can see here, free report ebook cover, right? And this person's looking to, spend $35 on an ebook cover, right? And that's really, and you saw how easy it is to create an ebook cover, right? I mean, it took like less than 5 minutes. Would you trade 5 minutes of your time to make $35 per 5 minutes, right? You would do it times over. And imagine when you keep doing that over and over and over, you can make a really nice income from home, right? So going back on this client here, it says, I need a free ebook cover done. The one I have is cheesy. It's not a good design, is basically what he's saying. So I want something professional. Well, voila, you have it in front of you. You see how powerful, where you can create anything you want. I mean, it's just sky's the limit, guys. You got to really think about this, because again, if you have free time, or you may be looking to take on a side project or anything like that, or really scale up your business, or your overall business model by making more money, you can actually outsource this, right? So, scrolling down here, look at that. Audio CD e-cover design, right? Um, let's see, let's scroll down here. 99 Designs is another website. It's actually centrally focused on graphic design, not so much the other stuff like what Upworks provides. But 99 Design is a centrally focused graphic design website where a lot of people come to 99 Design for the graphic needs, and you see all of this, and this is really just really simple to do. So I'm going to go ahead and go back on the first one I showed you, and that's what the job description looks like, right? I mean, that's really what it looks like. They need an ebook cover done, and that's really what you can do. And I'm going to stop it right here, go back to the dashboard. As you can see how powerful this product is. Now, if you've really been thinking about taking your business to the next level, you cannot go without nice graphic designs in your business, okay? Because graphic has a lot to do with marketing, right? I mean, you have your video, your copywriting, and stuff of that nature. But the thing is, you don't want to leave out graphics, right? You want to be able to create eye-catching graphics because the thing is, no one's going to look at your business or pay attention to your product or service without something catchy. So besides the copy, you also have to have something that's visually pleasing, right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave that link below. You can get more information, but if I were you, if you're really serious about it and you really want to take your business to the next level, you definitely need to get a hold of Pixel Studio FX. I'll leave that link below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found value. I really did an in-depth demo on how this works. I really didn't spend too much time on it, but you get the idea. It's really simple. Take just a few minutes, and that's all you need to do. And I also taught you how you can make money online with this product. So again, be sure to subscribe to this channel, share if you found value, also like this video. Also click on the link below to get more information about this product. And until next time, let's win together.